Week 2, Tuesday, 5-minute daily review. Choose the best synonym. Remember that synonyms mean the same. So country. What's the best synonym? City, nation, or county? Now, we live in Waldron, which is more of a town than a city. And we live in the nation of the USA. And our county is Scott. So the country that we live in is also the same as nation. Okay, dive. If I say I'm going to take a deep dive into the icy cold water, I'm a deep dive, not floating on top of the water. Swimming, that's just like a leisurely little swim. But you say dive, that means the same as plunge. Okay, enlarge. If I say I'm going to use the microscope to enlarge the cell or the image of the cell, then I'm going to magnify. Okay, insert a comma after the introductory part of the sentence. Remember the introductory part of the sentence is independent. It cannot, I meant dependent. It cannot stand by itself. Dependent. So football is a tough sport. That is a complete sentence. However, I still plan to join the football team. I still plan to join the football team is independent. It can be a complete sentence all by itself, but however can't. So however is the introductory part of the sentence, and I put my comma after. Even more than spaghetti, I like lasagna. I like lasagna is independent. It can stand alone. It's a complete sentence. But even more than spaghetti cannot stand alone, so it's dependent. It's a dependent clause. It's introducing the independent clause. It's not a complete sentence right now because it's attached to even more than spaghetti, but it could be a complete sentence if we left it all by itself. I like lasagna. Considering the weather, we should stay home today. So we should stay home today is independent. It could stand alone. Considering the weather could not. It's dependent. So we want to put our comma after considering the weather. So I'm going to erase all this mess and stick to just my commas. And let's go ahead and use another color so you can see those. Did that work? Nope. However, comma, even more than spaghetti, comma, considering the weather, comma, switch back to black. Yeah. Edit the sentence. Watch out for the deadly pufferfish, warned Aunt Clara as we toured the aquarium. So we always start with a capital. No, I don't want it on the eraser. Watch out for the deadly, which deadly is spelled incorrectly up there. We want deadly, L-Y, deadly pufferfish. Warned, we need a comma here, there's a space, warned, a pause, aunt is capitalized, it's her title, it's a specific aunt, it's Aunt Clara. Clara is the proper noun. As we toured the aquarium. Remember, they are at the aquarium in San Antonio, Texas. Always end with a period. The aquarium. But now, Aunt Clara's doing the talking. She's warning them. So what is she saying? She's saying, watch out for the deadly puffer fish. So we need quotations around that phrase. Watch out for the deadly puffer fish. And that's after the comma. We want our punctuation inside our quotation marks. So quotation, quotation. It is quoting exactly what Aunt Clara is saying. Watch out for the deadly puffer fish, warned Aunt Clara as we toured the aquarium. Fill in the blanks with EA to spell the words. Heel, zeal, peel. Write a rule for spelling the long E sound. So long E can be spelled with EA in the middle of a syllable. So I'm restating, long E can be spelled with EA in the middle of a syllable. Now, it's been a long time since I've completed foundations, but maybe not as long for you guys, so just go back to your foundation rules. Okay, circle the prepositional phrase. Remember, vocabulary, we're just kind of singing that. I'm not going to play it this time, but a preposition tells you about a thing and its position. So a prepositional phrase is a group of words consisting of a preposition, its object, and any words that modify the object. Okay, so whenever Micah is lonely, he plays with his pet iguana. He plays with his pet iguana. When? Whenever he's lonely. So that is your preposition, and this is your prepositional phrase. What lies below the ocean depths? Below is your preposition, so your prepositional phrase is below the ocean depths. What lies below the ocean's depths? Okay, choose the correct meaning of the underlined word. The babirusa is a type of pig that lives in Indonesia. Its unusual tusk curve back towards its own head. If the babirusa does not grind down its tusk, it will penetrate its own skull. Ugh. The meaning of penetrate is overlook, take care of, sympathize with, or stab. Well, we're talking about it's curved back towards its own head, and if it does not grind down its own tusk, and they will penetrate its own skull. So that means it's going to keep growing into its head. So we can eliminate all of these and go with stab. And this sounded very interesting to me, so I'm going to add a link to the Nat Geo video of the babirusa. Very interesting pig. On your own time, you can watch that video if you want to see what a babirusa looks like.